I don't know about you guys, but survival games is what first got me into Minecraft back in 2013. And back then I played it quite a bit. Actually, quite a lot. But as other games came out and other game modes became more popular, I, among with most people really, stopped playing it. And so that got me thinking, like, what does Minecraft survival games look like today? Does anyone still play it? What are the new strategies? Do they even have new strategies? And can I get back into it and get a win? Or could Minecraft survival games have a big comeback? All of these questions I'm gonna be answering today. It's showtime! Survival games is a battle royale, just like QHC, Hoplite, Fortnite, and all of these other battle royales have something in common. You have a lot of variation. You can build, you can craft items, you can trap people, you have multiple ways to play the game. Variety, really. But in survival games, it's not like that. You spawn, you can't really destroy blocks, you just get the chest loot from the chests and kill the enemies. The only variation is how good is your skill in 1v1 PvP and how good is your rod PvP. It's still really fun because you can learn the maps, and the simplicity is really what made the game popular in the first place. But over time, that can become pretty stale, and I think that's the biggest reason why survival games failed. Regardless, I wanted to play some survival games and was really looking forward to it. So then, let's hop right into it! Where do I play this again? Yeah, turns out back in the day there was a lot of servers you could play this on. Hive, Mineplex, Cubecraft, and many others. It was really the go-to game mode on any server. But now, Mineplex is closed, Hive is closed, Cubecraft doesn't have the game mode anymore. Like, okay, I want to play the game, but where do I do this? I was looking through the internet and most people were just recommending me to go play Hoplite instead, but then I couldn't make a video about this, so I had to find an alternative. The only survival games mode that I could still find was the Blitz survival games on Hypixel, which has always annoyed me. Like, even back in the day when there was multiple survival game server, I always hated Hypixel's one because it has kits and other effects, and it was not the basic one. But since I was out of options, I had to try that one. And I was giving it a good chance. I was hoping to play some of the cool maps like Survival Games 4 and stuff. But to my surprise, it wasn't really like that. The first challenge is to find a game in the first place. Since this game mode is so unpopular, even on the biggest server in Minecraft, no one really plays it. I had to wait for a good time of day in America, because I'm from Europe, so that I could even get into a game. To my surprise, there were enough players to fill up a lobby, and so I hopped into a game. What I instantly noticed is that none of the cool maps existed. All of the maps that were playable were incredibly tiny, like really, really tiny. You could see the world border just from spawn. And so the rounds would be over, just like the name suggests, in Blitz time. But then there was also the thing with the kits. So there's multiple kits and you get the effects of the kits after like 1 minute, I think. But some kits are just incredibly overpowered. And I think you unlock kits with coins that you can gain while playing. But as I didn't really play this game, I didn't have any coins, so I was just left with the starting kits. We'll get back to the kits later though. And the beginning of the game, nothing has really changed since back then, other than that the maps are really tiny. And so I actually got into the first fight and won it. I then got jumped by this really stacked player, and I don't know if the map makers thought of this, but this water is just so OP. I could just run away in this forever. That's not good map design. And so he quickly gave up. And there was also this item called a Blitz Star. I still don't know what that is, but apparently that was spawning. And then I got into another fight with a player, and just look at my HP for a second. How quickly do I lose these hearts? It kind of reminds me of no hit delay fights, where you basically have invincibility frames in between each hit, but I didn't have those. It might be because I'm actually playing on the newest version instead of 1.8, because I wanted to get some cinematic shots with the flashback mod. In my next game, I saw something that was kind of a red flag for this whole game mode. I saw someone with a diamond chestplate, and you don't find diamonds regularly in this game mode. It's very rare. And that got me confused, and also destroyed. Well, that's just unfair, isn't it? What the heck? How did he get that? And in the next game, I saw someone wearing a diamond helmet, and that got me even more confused. Like, how did they keep getting these armors? And also, I got destroyed again with no hit delay. Look at my hearts just disappear. That did like 5 hearts in 1 hit. And then something else weird happened that I didn't know from survival games. I am completely overwhelmed. I got into a pretty cool fight, which I won using the bow. You can tell I'm an old player for using the bow so often. But then in the deathmatch, I was no match for this other guy. And oh yeah, look at this next clip. This clip I'm so proud of. Just look at it. Just hit after hit. Oh, I am so pathetic. I got into a pretty cool fight here, but then I realized one of the main issues with this game mode is that it's usually just about cleaning up. Every time you get into a cool fight, the one that wins is always the one that's just cleaning. And there's no shame between these players. These players will do it all the time. But I would say about 50% of the games I lost was due to someone else cleaning me up. For this next clip, I'm not even gonna say anything. And like, I really wanted to get these cinematic shots, but it came at the expense of this. Look at my HP. My HP. And now look, I could have cleaned up this guy in the front easily, but I went for the back guy here. And this is a perfect example of what this Blitz survival game mode looks like. Like, you have a good fight, and then someone comes from behind and just... Yeah. At this point, I knew what was wrong. If I ever wanted to get a win, I needed to switch versions. Go back to 1.8 and hopefully no longer get these double hits on me. I will also no longer have cinematic shots for you guys. I'm sorry, but I need to like get a win for you. Come on. And something else I also need, which I think is going to raise my win chances by at least 50%, is the correct PvP texture pack. And armed with that, I went into the next game. And this was the result. What? I just got enchanted. So I think I figured out what this sound from before was. It happened here again. I think a single player can just freeze every player on the server, which is so incredibly overpowered. How is that in the game? That is so busted. But as the badass that I am, I wasn't faced by that. And so I went right for him. And actually on my radio signal, I picked up his voice comms. So this is what he sounded like when he was fighting me.
Keep it up, ball player. The guy's such a noob. What a loser. Oh, this guy's easy. Bad game.
You see, one of the big things of this is there's only about 30 players, so you play against the same people every single game. And since there's only sweats remaining, it's hard for like an entry-level player to get back into it. And I wouldn't even say I'm that bad. And then in this next fight, just look at this. I think I finally figured out what's happening here. There's probably a kit that gives you armor after the starting time. So this guy just went from no armor to full iron in a second. What? What? And then this guy, look at that. How am I supposed to compete with that? There's just no way. I think his armor gets upgraded as it gets killed or something. But that kid, how are my 10 arrows going to pierce through that? Like, it doesn't matter how good you are. I slowed myself. Oh, okay, pay attention to the enemy. Look at the countdown. Leaves. I even did some team survival games to see if I could get an unfair advantage over my opponents to get the win. Okay, and go, 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 go. No! No! Look!
Oh my god, he has something! They're drinking something, they're drinking something! Help me!
Say the word.
Pancakes! Oh no.
One is dead.
Oh,
Oh, the other one is dead! They're both dead.
Nice.
Okay, watch. They're coming, You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Pancakes! Pancakes! Get him!
Pancakes!
No!
He had like regen or something. Why was he gaining hearts as I was attacking him?
Watch out behind us as well. Okay, pancakes! Pancakes! No, don't! Oh, why do they have this armor? Great, they're gonna come up here.
Pancakes!
Yeah. Oh, they don't have the OP.
Pancakes!
He's invisible, but I can still see him.
Why, he's invisible? What the hell? I feel like they're used to our strat. Oh, this is the guy that's been killing everyone, by the way.
Kill him. Go. Okay, pancakes!
Pancakes!
What?
It's like regen potions.
Oh, he's already here. Pancakes, pancakes, pancakes.
I'm coming. What? Flame bow! How does he have a flame bow?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. What?
And why does he have so much HP? What has this game mode become? And pancakes, pancakes, pancakes.
Pancakes. No. Why did they have diamond helmet?
One of them is, well, they're both full HP. They're both full HP after that.
I think this is impossible.
Yeah, if you want to, we can do
think this
something
is
else.
impossible.
Do you want to do something else?
I think this is impossible.
Okay, guys, it's finally time. I told you I was gonna get a win for you, and that's what I'm trying to do here. So this is my final game. Okay, the game started with me cleaning someone from behind, as you should, as I've learned from my years of playing in this game mode. Actually, it's just been like 5 games. And then this guy, I like kicked him off of a tower, and he somehow survived that, which, like, okay. What? And then I ran into a player who was apparently teaming with someone else, which isn't allowed, but I was determined that I was gonna get them. This once. This game was mine. Thankfully, these guys weren't as sweaty as all of the other guys, and this reminded me of what survival games used to feel like, and it got me hyped. It was like, this is the game. I'm gonna win this one. And as I was looting chests, getting ready, this happened. Yeah, there's just no winning against these kids. Obviously, I could have seen them coming, but even then, like, no amount of skill will ever get me pierced through protection diamond armor. It does so much more protection than iron. And so, I give up. I'm not going to try to get a win. I feel like I've gotten a good feeling of what survivor games is like now, and it's pretty horrible. It's full of overpowered kids, sweats, and terrible maps that there's just no fun in this game, and maybe it's best the game mode stays in the past. I wish there was a good way to still play the old game mode from time to time, but as all of these servers shut down and Blitz survival games is as horrible as it's ever been, I don't think I'm coming back anytime soon. Goodbye.